What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scared Soldier back with another Borderlands 3 video, and in today's video we are going to be looking at the newly buffed SkullMasher. Now the SkullMasher has been around since I believe DLC number 2, and this sniper is a beast, guys. Now what they did to it we're going to talk about a little bit later in the video, but looking at the stats real quick, we have 22,500 times 5 damage, which is insane. Really good accuracy on this sniper, and of course the fire rate is what makes this legendary sniper so unique. So as long as you guys have a fast trigger finger, you can shoot this thing as fast as you want. So giving an example right over here, you can just absolutely spam this sniper, which is crazy. You're gonna be doing a ton of damage, which is awesome. So what we have as well to make this sniper even better, we have 300% anointment, which is going to give us the possibility of making those one shots even easier, because our first shot is going to be a banger. Now going on to the action skill ends, we have a couple elements over here just so we can get some more damage with our SkullMasher. So this is going to be absolutely OP, and we're also going to be using the Bounty Hunter because this is the class mod that I have the best rolls for my Jakobs weapons on. So I have Jakobs weapon critical damage, Jakobs weapon damage, and then weapon critical damage. So all this is going to make the SkullMasher absolutely insane. So we're going to go ahead and check out some gameplay, but before we do that, we're going to actually show you where to farm the weapon, and then we're going to be doing some Maliwan takedown for you guys with the SkullMasher. So let's get into it. So if you guys were interested in farming the SkullMasher, you guys have to make your way over to DLC number 2, and you're going to want to go to Skittermaw Basin, and you're going to be looking for Esta the Invincible. Now Esta the Invincible, first of all, to open this door you have to complete 3 missions. I think it's Let's Last 1, 2, and 3. You complete those and then this will be open eventually, and then you will see Esta right here. So we're gonna kill him for you guys, and we're gonna see if we get lucky enough for it to drop. Alright guys, so we're almost finished the kill over here, not too much longer, and there we go. We didn't get lucky, guys. Oh well, we're gonna be moving on to some gameplay, but you guys get the point. Now you know where to farm the SkullMasher. We have our traditional test going on to Grave Ward. The reason I like playing against Grave Ward so much is just he's a drop-in boss. I wish there was a couple more of those in Borderlands 3. Hopefully we'll get those in the future. But anyways, let's go into Fadeaway, and whoa. That's a lot of damage, guys. Not to quote Moxie, but damn. That is some beastly damage from this gun. Keep in mind, once Grave Ward's health comes under 90%, our 300% anointment is no longer active. So literally the damage is coming from the elemental damage on ASC plus our bonuses from the Bounty Hunter. So that's pretty much it. Now we're going against Trant. Got Captain Trant in the building. We're back in Fadeaway so we can get behind him. Holy macaroni time. This thing is insane, guys. Okay, so jumping into the Maliwan takedown, we got the Valkyries where we just rip their shields down really quickly. Now the one thing I love about this Jakobs sniper is the ability it has to shoot extremely fast. A lot of Jakobs sniper rifles, they tend to not have an insane fire rate like this one does, and because it's ×5 makes it absolutely insane. Because it's ×5, it also allows you to stack the pearl up quite quickly at the same time, and also you can actually do some really good damage with that ×5, especially in Fadeaway, because if you come out of Fadeaway you can get your Fadeaway back with things like head count. Since it is ×5, it makes it easier to get Fadeaway right back. So these are really cool attributes to the gun. Overall, you guys see the damage is nuts. If you do not kill the enemy in one shot, you can literally just spam the weapon until the enemy is dead within seconds. Like you guys see here, we're pretty much using kinetic damage with a little bit of radiation versus armor, and we're absolutely destroying the Valkyries. You're going to see that a little later on that we're going to be switching to corrosive when we do the Wotan fight. I didn't really think about it during the Valkyries. I was just having so much fun with the SkullMasher, but we're going to go into detail on what exactly Borderlands Borderlands 3 did to make this gun even better. So during the actual hotfix, so make sure your hotfixes are applied at the main menu, the SkullMasher had received 3 buffs. So first we got an increase in weapon damage. So the base damage is why you saw it was so high, is because it got an increase. We also got an increase in weapon accuracy. Now it's super helpful accuracy because it makes you be able to pinpoint those shots a lot easier, making you hit critical hits even easier. And also reduction in recoil, so there's less kickback after you shoot enemies, which is huge. So because the fire rate of this weapon is so unique, if the gun had high recoil, it would make it hard to continuously shoot the same spot of an enemy. So a reduction in recoil really made the difference for this weapon, because now you can just stay on that critical spot of the enemy without your gun completely jumping off of the target, and this makes the gun absolutely insane. And what you guys are noticing is that it's really easy to kill enemies with critical hits. Now we are using Galaxy Brain to make the enemies' heads a bit bigger to make it easier to hit critical hits, because again, critical hits is what gives you some of the most damage in the game, so why not take advantage of it? And we're also using Unholy Crit because we're going to be getting 25% bonus damage when we hit critical hits, so that's also really nice. Now we're going to be moving on to the Wotan fight after we absolutely obliterated the bridge with the sniper. We literally took on the bridge with just a sniper, which is pretty impressive. So now we're going on to Wotan, and like I said, we switched over to corrosive action skill and anointment because Wotan, he is quite resistant to cryo, so cryo wasn't going to do the job during this fight. So we wanted to do as much damage as we could with our bounty hunter as well. And look at the damage, guys, it's not even normal. Keep in mind, again, the anointment that I'm using on this weapon, which is the 300%, is completely inactive, especially around this point in the Wotan fight, because he's completely under his 90% threshold. So we're literally just relying on elemental damage and just the damage overall of the gun. And look at this insane clip, guys, it's madness. Imagine if we had something like action skill and next 2 mags giving us bonus corrosive damage on this weapon, how much crazier it would be. Or something like URAD. The potential is insane, guys. You saw the damage. The gun's a beast. Go farm it, and I'll check you out in the next one. It's your boy SkullMasher signing out. Peace.